Good evening, Robert C. Byrd soccer fans. This is Stephen Kennedy with Gabe Rhodes. As the game is already in progress. We were just having a little technical difficulty, but we're here and about 3 minutes in, and so far, I gotta say the Colts have looked pretty good. RCB has been a little bit on the back foot, but hopefully they'll find their way here. Nice pass by Chandler, but couldn't be held on by Braden. And here comes the Colts again. There's Davis, who is their leading scorer. Davies. He scored 12 goals on the year, so number 10 is definitely the guy to look out for. But they also have a sophomore named Sparks, who also has 9 goals on the year, number 8. So those are the two guys really to look for when you're talking about. Here comes Braden the other way. He's going to play that ball through. Can Caleb get to it? He's so close, but good job by the defender there. But that was almost a chance there, as RCB will watch that go out, but that was close. But nice play by number 21, Parker Smith, the senior, finding a way to get that from Caleb. Like I said, so far, RCB, there you go. See if we can try to connect some passes, but, Phillip Barbour's look good connecting there, so hopefully RCB can try to get some possession here and get the ball over in the Colts territory for a little bit. Here comes Corsini. Corsini's going to look. He's going to trade that long. And he gets over to Bradley. If Bradley can get to it, that's going to be a great opportunity. Yes, he can. He just plays it to the middle. Here comes Unego. Unego's tripped. Oh, well, according to Sean, he kind of went to the pool. He might have been. He thought he took a dive, which is obviously the call of the ref, and that's what he saw. That's what he saw. I'm not gonna. Obviously, I'm up here, and Sean was right there in good position, so I'm not going to argue with him on that. But obviously, it would have been a big call there because that would have been a penalty kick. Oh, here comes a long ball through. Oh, no, here comes Davies. Chuck does a great job defending and using his body to get there. That was almost an opportunity for Phillip Barbour. Like I said, he's looked really good so far. The first matchup between these two teams was 7-1, but I can tell you right now, this is not going to be an easy contest for RCB tonight, as the Colts have come out firing. Here comes, nice job by Gabbert, controlling there, gets to Corsini. Corsini's going to look here, see if he can find someone. Ball taken away, and barely, though, it does go out, though, and RCB will have a throw here. Thomason gets the ball, but he can't get it over to Carson. Good job tracking back and here's the ball through, and here comes the Colts. Good job by good team defense, and Chandler clears. As like I said, RCB's been a little bit on the back foot here. They need to find something. It's Gabbert goes off the ref there, and they're going to give that to RCB as Corsini tries to play it through. It goes off the defender, and yes, there was a foul there by on Unego, and here comes Corsini. He's going to try to play a nice ball in, see what he can do. He's going to actually play it short, though, to Thomason. Thomason's going to give it over to Unego. Unego has it wide. He's going to look to cut it back, but he's going to drop it to Corsini. Corsini's going to shoot, and the keeper's going to come out and pick it up, and that will be as the Colts will have that. Here come the Colts the other way. Long ball in. They've looked really dangerous on these long balls so far.
It's taken Bird a little time to settle.
Yep.
Oof.
Another long ball in, but this time, fortunately, far enough that Wyatt Crislip will be able to get that one. But, both teams have had that one opportunity where it looked like maybe, obviously, one defender away for Unego on Parker on the other side, where if Unego could have just gotten past Parker, he would have been on to goal, and same thing with Davies against Chuck. So both teams have had their opportunities. And there's a foul there as Davies goes over the back. But I can tell you, they're playing with a lot of energy right now, these Colts. So RCB...
Well, and it's sectional soccer. I mean, we've been talking about the build of this all year.
I mean, this is the game. And I have to mention it off air.
Oh!
Thomason's going to try to...
listen, I'm worried.
He gets to the Carson. Carson shoots. Oh, nice diving. Got
to hit him through the laces there.
I say he didn't quite get a ton of power behind it, but it was a good shot. It was a good attempt. Just didn't quite get what he wanted on it, but that happens sometimes. But
I'm a little anxious, honestly, Steve, about like Braden. Those dancing moves, man. His close control is so good.
Yeah.
I really hope that he
number
does not
14.
Have to do that so much.
Number 14. Andrew Morris apparently does not like Braden, as he just kicked them. I say that jokingly. Obviously, he was trying to clear the ball, and it just happened to hit Braden twice, but it's just kind of funny.
Now, Steve.
Yep. I'm not saying, like I said, I did not say that. I think it was just a good play, but it was just kind of funny how it happened.
Sure.
Oh, no, but back pass.
Bad communication there.
That's a bad communication, and we've talked about that. When you pass back, you have to be hitting someone in the feet. It cannot be.
And we have got to communicate. They have got to talk here tonight because this Phillip Barbour team came to play.
Yes, they did. I mean, like I said, last year, you got to remember, it was a 1-4 game, RCB versus Phillip Barbour, but the roles were reversed. RCB was the 4, Phillip Barbour was the 1, and RCB knocked out Phillip Barbour last year, actually knocking out the winningest senior class in Colt history in soccer. And obviously that's something that these Colts remember, and they would like to return the favor here tonight.
For sure.
As he gets it to Yanego tries to go, but once again...
And a little bit of a dangerous situation there. Caleb kind of put himself at a place where he could have interaction from Robbie there.
Yep. As Robbie hits the ball there, and so they're going to give RCB like a drop kick. And Davies, who's been all over the field right now, Carson's got it, and he's going to try to get it over to Gabbert. Does a good job, gets it to Thomason. Can Thomason get around? He almost does, but he regains possession. He's going to try to find it gets it to Corsini.
It looks like we've got a queue up of subs here on the sides, looking like J.D. Ford, James Barnett.
Long shot by Chandler, but it's off the side. But that was a good effort on his part.
And here come the subs: J.D. Ford, James Barnett.
I think if you're coachman, when you're seeing with the Colts right now is. And if they can keep this up for 80 minutes, this is going to be a dangerous game. But it's going to be hard to keep this intensity for any team if they can't go deep with the Colts for 80 minutes straight.
Right.
So if you're RCB, one, you just got to, and two, use your superior depth to see if you can try to manage it right now. And then hopefully if they've overexerted themselves, then maybe later in the game you can start getting goals later. Like I said, maybe they're in that great a shape, and that's fantastic for them if they are. But, it's just the way they've come out, it's been a lot of intensity, which is great for them. The downside sometimes if you really come out that hard is that if you don't get that early goal and you've exerted yourself, you might...
Great slide rule there. Can Jackson McCain find the ball?
Was that? It's going to be a
great
goal
for
kick.
Rugby, not so great for soccer.
Well, I was wondering if that tipped off. According to the official, it did not. So it's a goal kick. I couldn't tell from this angle. That ref was on that side of the player, so obviously he had the best angle on that. So, not going to argue it with him. I just couldn't tell from here because I thought he might have, given the way it went, it could have been knocked off of the Colt defender. It gets through all the way to Davies. Davies is going to try to play it through there. Nice job by Men. Men's going to get it over to Chandler. Chandler's going to try to find somebody. He's going to play.
Tonight, we've got to see a lot of good communication. I think we've got to see there,
and movement without the ball. Nice job by J.D. Ford.
Great job, J.D. Ford. But you've got to see. We've been talking all season about these relationships between these guys.
Nice pass to Gabbert.
If Chandler Walls and Caden Min are together, I trust them because they know each other.
Oh, that was a great pass there. There was not much room for error, and Chandler was able to thread that needle.
Good thought.
Here comes Carson with a man on his back, just tips it over to the Ford. Ford's going to get it up to Gabbert. Gabbert's on the outside. He's going to see if he can try to maybe center this, and it's going to go off of the Colt, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Eagles, so the first opportunity tonight. It looks like it's going to be Chandler taking this one. I know sometimes we've seen Corsini take these, but
Corsini is out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
It's okay.
Here,
not a bad ball there.
Good ball in, though. Can Carson shoots, and it just couldn't get my phone. And that's a tough ball to get something on because, I mean, it's bouncing. Sure. You're having to, one time.
The angle that he was trying to come to the ball at, to go to the ball at, was a little difficult.
Beeson does a good job of taking away from.
Good take there from McCain.
Need a little bit better communication, though, between those two, as someone's got to take, but that happens. Here comes Chrisup with the ball. He's going to try to play it out, and that's one of the nice things we've had this year with Chrisup, is a guy who can definitely feels comfortable playing with his feet back there and can set the offense for us.
Well, and it's an interesting, lively move here. Like Isaiah Gabbert.
Nice ball in as it's going to go to. Can Gabbert get it?
Oh, I mean, listen.
Oh, nice try by.
I really am interested to see how Gabbert operates.
Yep. And I like the fact that McCain went back. Look at that! Look at that hustle for McCain.
Sure.
I love it. I'm loving that. That's exactly. He got this.
Steve's loving it.
Well, I mean, the point is that he got dispossessed, and instead of just standing there waiting, he went and got the ball. And now RCB has an opportunity here.
And that's what to do something.
Yeah. As he gets it over Carson gets it over to Chandler. Chandler's going to try to shoot and gets it. Can JD get over? Can Carson? Carson tries to do that close control, and here they come. Great move.
Caden, man. The first was a great tackle.
They're going to call foul, though, on Caden on the second tackle.
There's some frustration I would have with that.
I don't think that was a foul, but at the same time, I can understand. The only thing is I thought maybe he pushed a little bit, and I think that was what he called. I don't think it was I don't think he clipped him, I think he got the ball, and if you get the ball and you kick the guy in the thing, after you kick the ball, it's not a foul, but it's as Corsini looks like he's coming back, but here comes the Colts. Colts as Beeson and going to try to the Colts tried to keep it, but couldn't quite save it, and we're going to get some subs in. It looks like Xavier Sennett is coming in
the ball game, and it looks like
Corsini.
Yeah, it'll be a nice entrance here for Corsini and Xavier.
Yeah,
we kind of. I was a little surprised to see Xavier not start from the jump, but I think there's been some issues. But we definitely miss his going forward.
Yep. As here comes Braden's got the ball. He's going to look here. He's going to try to get over to Corsini. Corsini gets it. Try to get it. Nice pass over to Chandler, getting it out of a dangerous
field there.
Chandler's going to try to go up, but there. Nice tip by Corsini, but no one there to collect it, unfortunately. Carson, man on back. Someone's got to let him know that, though. That Davies just going to come back every time. You got to be quick with it because he's coming back to get that ball every time. He's going to, as a senior, obviously knowing that if he can't win, this is it. He's going to put everything. Little foul in a dangerous spot there, as with 24 minutes to go, still nothing.
Yeah, and this has been a pretty lively little contest.
Yep. As the Colts are going to look here to see if they can strike first against the Eagles. As RCB puts the wall together, seeing if they can stop here. It is a direct kick, so if this were to go in, this would be a goal. So we've had the talk about, obviously some kicks being indirect kicks, but this one is a direct kick, so... Very dangerous spot. Let's see how the Eagles take care of it. Long ball in. Chuck got clear. Good job. Great job by Chuck to just get it out of there.
Nice ball from the Colt there. Put it on a plate kind of.
But good job by, I can't remember who kept Davies away at least, and then Chuck was able to get over there enough just to obviously do what he needed to do, which is just kick it as far as he can up the field and get it out of there. But at least RCB was able to handle that situation. And it's like I said, if you're RCB, you gotta be aware these Colts are tracking back on you. You're not, and once again Davies comes over.
And it's just the couple times tonight so far that I've seen the Eagles just very lackadaisical on the ball.
Yeah, you cannot be tonight. You can watch these Colts. They're not going to give you anything. They're going to press you, and so you have to just be quicker with the ball. And that's also, like I said, that's where that communication comes in. You got to talk to each other. This is, you got to let the guy know, hey, there's a man coming on your back. You got to get it out of there.
Well, and that's it, especially if the Eagles have aspirations to play deeper in the season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a win or go home. If they can't win tonight, this is over. So you got to figure out a way to. And here comes the Colts again. Nice job by Caden Min to dispossess Davies this time.
Definitely.
And ball in. Oh, nice job by Min, though, to at least clear it to that point. And Carson does a good job on defending there. Here comes. Ball goes out, though, and here comes the Colts with the throw-in here. Like I said, about halfway through the first half. And like I said,
it's been we haven't. It's not like we've spent more time in the Phillip Barbour half.
I would say it's been more. It's been more in our half. Ooh, that was a handball, but they did not call that. I think it was one of those where it would have been a tough one to call.
Right now is one of those times that you wish there were timeouts in soccer.
Yep.
So that you could.
Ooh, that's a dangerous play there, and he's calling that because Gabbert was on the ground when he kicked it, and you can't basically unless if there's someone in the area when you kick it. Now this one is indirect, so for this to be a goal, the Colts have to get a head or something. They can't shoot from here and put it in, or if they do, it would just be a goal kick.
Right.
So 21 minutes left. Another opportunity for the Colts here. Ball goes in.
Not a bad ball,
though. Not a bad ball. The only thing is, like I said, since it was indirect, obviously if Christoph had just let that go, it would have been a goal kick. But, he comes out, he gets it, and
and you
here comes
really want to play in
though.
Position.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is there.
Braden Thompson just left that young man for
yeah, they're going to call it offsides. Well, it would have been out of bounds, but it's an offsides as well. As about halfway through the first half, still nothing between the Colts and the Eagles. As the Colts are going to make a couple substitutions, it looks like.
Yeah, poor Lincoln Kreitz got his got a little bit of a ghosting, if you will.
It was an offsides, and the ball gets moved up there to where the spot.
Looks like Phillip Barbour is going to add. We're going to bring on Scott Ball and Daniel O'Brien, 2 freshmen.
Yep.
The number of freshmen in this Phillip Barbour lineup is pretty high.
Yep.
Which is good for them.
Yeah, that means they have. There's definitely some. And like I said, tonight they've been looking really sharp. So if RCB is going to find a way to win tonight, they're definitely going to have to step up. Nice pass, though. Can McCain keep it in? He's going to keep it in. He gets it across.
He tried. Well,
I think it was one of those where the
swing of the ball.
The swing of the ball just kind of, because he was going one way, and it's hard to swing that back in. I mean, he tried it, just whatever. It just sometimes it's just hard to do. So, all right.
Well, and
so still nothing. Less over 20 minutes in, and RCB has had a few opportunities. That actually hit off the arm of the Colt, and they're going to give him the throw in there. That's the only thing. I don't know if that's necessarily a handball, but that's at least not a throw in for the Colts, because that clearly hit his arm. So it's off the Colts. But here they come again. They're deep in RCB territory. They've been using these long balls.
Sorry, Steve.
All right. As they're going to try. Oh, can Wyatt come out? Good job. That's a good job by Wyatt Christoph to take control of the box there. He saw he could get it. He's like, that's mine. And, the Chandler comes off. Gabbert. Here comes as Chuck has a little bit of time, but once again, it's not much. These Colts are really hustling here. And
they're playing a pretty tight contest. And rightfully so. I mean, it is sectional play. They do remember what happened last year.
Yeah.
But they're just like us. They're pretty young.
Yep.
But they're pretty talented.
Yep. Yep. Good job by White to come out there and just gets over to Sennett. Sennett will look here, and nice job by Sennett using his skills there. See if he can. Nice ball to Corsini. Corsini going to try to do the overlap to. That's a foul on. Oh, I think he's going to call a card, and I think that might be justified because we had a thing going there, And I think I think what Sean's seeing that as we had momentum, and the guy may have done it intentionally to stop the momentum. And a lot of times that's a card. So
there we go. First yellow card of the evening. You might call that a professional foul.
A professional foul, and whether that's a card or not, that's up for debate. I think it's a good card because, like I said, it looked like RCB was going to have a nice overlap run that could really open things up. And and I think that's what Sean's telling him is like, look, the guy came in on a challenge against in a situation like that.
I don't know how we could add it. Well, and you kind of have to.
Yeah.
So. All right, we're back. Yeah. Well, and listen, that's no different than trying to stop somebody in transition. Yeah. That's no different than it just you took a card.
Yep. Corsini here, gonna play a long ball in, gets it to Yanego. Yanego can't quite turn, but can Gabbert? Gabbert's got it. Gabbert shoots. Oh! It hit his hand. I mean, that's man.
We're gonna try and see if we can catch it in replay.
But I say it did hit his arm. The question was
it was really tight to his shoulder.
Though that's the question. I think that's where. And can Thomason? Braden couldn't quite get it. And here come the Colts again, the other way.
But and here's the thing that's tough here with the way we're playing, especially up front.
Yep.
We cannot try to dance through three guys.
Yep.
Because yes.
Here comes, once again, there's a good job by Chuck there, though. And Davis goes all the way back. I mean, I tell you, he is hustling. He's playing as if this could be his last game. He's playing that way. Now, off the head there, even if it was a pass, which obviously I don't think that was a pass, but you can always pick up off the header. So
sure.
White was good to pick that up. And
it looks like we've got
Yanego, and he's onside. Can Corsini score? He shoots. I would like him to carry that a little bit. Carry that in. Try to go around the keeper because the keeper kind of stayed back. The whole point. Can Braden's going to get almost. I think he even was like, because he's like it's so close. Because obviously he almost had Yanego there.
Well, and I'm a little nervous because he hitched up a little bit.
Yep. Goes it over to Gabbert. Gabbert gets it over to McCain. Tries to get to Corsini. Nice.
The pace of this game tonight has been incredible.
Yep, I will say that. Xavier Sent's going to shoot for a long distance, and nice job by the keeper to come out. That was just one of those where it was recycling out. He was trying to recycle it back in, and just maybe put it a little too far, but I like the idea. You have Caleb in the middle. If somehow that comes in, ball gets over. Good job by Carson there, and.
Well, and this is probably the fourth game in a row now where I have watched, and it's kind of the struggle of
nice
having
job
so much video
Chandler.
on your players, but Carson Bennett gets doubled. Watch how often Carson Bennett goes for a ball and two guys crash into double him. Because teams have realized, and here come the subs for both teams.
Okay, I believe I saw.
It's JD. It's
Beeson, I think Bradley and Barnett's back in.
Well, and we were having some success with that speed up top.
Yep.
I
mean, there's not much you can do there with that because there was not much of an angle there. So unfortunately, Chandler kind of just had to play that out.
Yeah.
Nice header by Corsini. Tries to get over to James. James. It's gonna be a throw for Phillip Barbour. Long throw here, off the head. Good job by Caden to at least usher it toward the sides, and Gabbert's going to try to see if he can clear it. Oh, nice clearance.
Great clearance to Braden Thomason.
Gives it to Thomason. Can Thomason find somebody here? He's going to find Bradley.
Puts it back to Carson.
Carson gets it over to Beeson. Beeson's going to try to play it up there. And can Corsini. Here comes Chandler. Nice step by the Colts there. One of the things I would say, though, is the Colts are winning a lot of these 50-50 balls right now.
Well, it's Parker Smith. I mean, he saw that pretty early and moved very, very quickly to get in space.
Caden does a good job of getting it out of there and tries to get to Barnett. Barnett can Carson, though. Carson's going to get over to Bradley. Slide tackle. Let's see what. Yeah, he's going to call it. That might have been close to a card as well, but I guess he did not feel like it was.
That's kind of rough for me because I think
usually a bad slide tackle a lot of times leads to cards because if you
sometimes it looks worse than it actually is.
That's fair. I mean that's the thing.
But he took a trailing leg out from under Brad, and I think that's kind of
usually I think he came from behind, and usually if you come from behind, yeah, there it is! Finally,
what a ball!
What a ball,
from Chuck. And Braden Thomason and Caleb Unego right on frame.
Yep. Here, great job by them. I mean, great job by Chuck. That was perfectly placed. Got it over the top, and Braden knew exactly what to do. He knew this wasn't about power. This was about placement. Just get around the keeper, and that's all he did. He just put it around the keeper.
Well, and Chuck hit a ball that had a lot of backspin to it.
Yep.
And it sat up right where he needed it to, and the keeper, like we were talking about in the pregame, the keeper had to make a choice, and he chose to stay on his line.
Yeah, I mean, last time he did that was Corsini, and it worked out for him. But this time he didn't. He did it again, and this time though it didn't work out.
Because what happened is he got caught.
He got caught. Yeah.
Yeah, he got caught in the do I go or do I not?
Yeah.
And instead of kind of putting himself and making himself big, he just said, "Okay, put it around me," and he missed.
So that was obviously a big goal, but you know what? The Colts have had a lot of opportunities. So if you're RCB, I don't think this is breathe a sigh of relief or anything like that.
Oh, goodness, no. I mean,
you got to keep playing hard because you need to at least get a couple more goals against this team because the way they're playing tonight, they are definitely going to keep on attack. And,
where the pace of the game and the way Phillip Barbour is playing, there's another goal. There's a goal in them somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's up to RCB to kind of just cut that out.
And also, obviously, here's another long ball in. Can Chrislip? Now, Chrislip does a good job getting off his line. But like I said, especially with those long balls coming in, all it takes is one. And then look at Davies there. He comes back. I'll tell you, he is hustling everywhere. You got to give him credit for that.
Here's what I don't understand, and maybe that I shouldn't say it because I am partial. But so many teams try that over the top. Another one. I don't think he can get to it.
But it's off the heel. So that's a bad call. Oh no, he changed it. Because you could tell it hit off the heel of the Phillip ball. I could see that from here. It hit off. I think actually Sean might have overruled him because he said no, that was clearly off the heel of the defender. Can James though? James is going to stay on there. Well, how'd that go out? Did that go? It's a corner. So good job by James to put the pressure on. And Parker Smith couldn't quite keep it.
Well, and he's having some trouble dealing with the speed of James Barnett.
Yeah, and so I mean, what he was trying to do is obviously he was trying to kick it out for a throw-in, but it just, it's kind of like the same thing that happened to McCain when he had that one that was going far and just kind of curved out early. Yeah. I think the same thing happened to Parker there.
Right. Well, and here's the thing: with the way that the game has gone tonight, we have got to get goals off set pieces. This key, especially there.
Great job by Corsini. Great ball in, and good job Gabbert winning that. And as we got a sub for Phillip Barbour.
Is that 2?
That's 2, I believe.
And that's Lincoln Kreitz, who went out earlier.
Yeah, so he's coming back in, a freshman, getting some playing time, and obviously a key sectional contest.
Well, and you would hope that Anthony noticed in that ball right there. Anthony notices that every time we have a dead ball, that goalkeeper tries to come claim it. Yeah, he puts himself in a really bad spot.
Yeah, in that case, unfortunately, Gabbert just couldn't get it on goal. That would have been tough, but if you can get one on goal, then he's.
Oh, that's a bad misplaced there.
Like I said, and here comes Wyatt Christoph. He's going to watch it. He obviously didn't want to take any risks, so he just cleared it up. That was a good play on his part. You can't obviously take a risk that it would not have gotten to the box in time, and then the players on.
James Barnett is hustling tonight. Like, he is not a very big man, but he is playing like he's 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that we have got in sectional play. You have to start noticing trends, and you have to start noticing, like, how does this guy do something? What does he do that I can exploit?
Yeah.
And then for me, it's this keeper coming out way too much.
Okay, it's Carslip does a good job of clearing that. Gets a good job. Can Garrett gets enough of a touch? Can get it over to Carson. Corsini's got it. He's going to try to see if he can find someone. He's going to play that ball. And I think that's going to go. Is that Bradley that was on the end of that?
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Out
for a corner.
For a corner, because since he forced the guy to come over and it was able to get out for a corner. And okay, so here we go. We got a trio of Eagles here coming in. So that's number 17, McCain, number 11, Yanego, and that's Xavier Sennett coming back in.
Yeah, and that's an interesting change there. Bringing back a bunch of these guys. Let's see if we can get.
Is that? Oh, Brayden!
Oh, it was so close.
It was right.
Just couldn't get the power on it that he needed to.
Yeah, very say. And the goalie
he gave everything to get power behind it.
Yeah, I mean, so it's hard when you're in the air and you're trying to.
Well, when the ball's swinging back out to the middle and you were trying to go another way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's tough. I mean, that's where you almost have to. It's almost impossible to get a lot of power behind it. It's almost like you got to place it perfectly, and that's hard to place.
Great step from Isaiah Gabbert there.
Gets over to Braden. Can Braden get a nice pass?
Oh my goodness, Isaiah Gabbert, come on!
The only thing I would have seen is McCain was wide open on the opposite six. If he plays that across,
ticked.
Yeah, I would say if he plays that across, that's an easy goal for McCain.
For sure.
And that's something just to look at on film. Hopefully, if, like I said, we knock on wood, we got if we can get past this one. But
this early in the game, I don't blame him for taking on that shot.
I don't blame him either. But at the same time, that's that extra pass that people talk about that makes the difference, and know. Because I'll be honest with you, if we get that opportunity, if we find a way to win today, and we play Grafton, if we have any opportunity like that, we gotta make it pay,
Right.
And then here comes the Colts. Fortunately, Davies cannot take control of that, and
and the struggle here is if the Colts had somebody put the ball a little farther in front of Davies there, he gone.
Yep.
He's going to a one-on-one with Wyatt Chrislop, which is going to be tough.
Yep.
So they, center back pairing here for tonight for the Eagles has got to be a little more attentive.
Yep.
Because the middle of the park is not necessarily stopping these entry balls.
Yep. Everett tries to go there. Sennett can't get to it, and can Chandler.
It's just strange, Steve, because we normally are a very good communicating team, and we are not.
Well, I think part of it is you got to remember that we haven't played in since last not this
in Tuesday, at least a full week.
Yeah, over a full week because last Thursday's game got canceled, and so haven't played for a while, and then only 2 games, and so this is only our second game in 2 weeks because obviously the last time we played before that was on a Thursday. Oh no, wait, we played that. We played against.
Oh, now that was a great switch of play there from Caleb Yanego.
Yeah, that was great. Good job by Corsini finding Thomason. Can Thomason gets over?
Finds back to Corsini.
And Corsini there is going to try to play it through.
That's a ball. Can he get there?
McCain go! It's gonna. Yeah!
There we go, Jackson McCain.
There you go.
Now that is a heck of a goal.
That was a great finish. Perfect finish.
That's what we need from Jackson McCain.
Yep.
Heads up, and I like
and great
tonight.
Ball by Corsini just to throw that off there perfectly.
The interplay between Corsini and Thomason was really nice.
Yep.
And Corsini gave a ball that only Jackson McCain was getting.
Yeah, but I say Jackson, and he timed it well because Jackson was already making the run, so therefore the defender was flat-footed, so that gave McCain that with his speed that advantage, and then he did exactly what he had to do. He basically what he did was he saw where the goalie is. He's like, this is not about power. This is like passing the ball to the net. And that's what he did. He just passed it to the net. By the way, let's see. We got Eli Knotts and Gandon Mays coming in for Unego and Thomason. So with about 4:42 to go, RCB up 2-0. But obviously, like I said, these Colts have been pushing us, so we need more.
Well, it's a tough thing to hold.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you, it is.
Nice job.
It is a good thing that Braden and Caleb can get a little bit of a rest.
Yep. All right, say. Oh, look at that cheeky little
scorpion kick.
Yep. I hit that one.
There we go. There's another move from Jackson McCain.
Can Gandon get on the end of it? Gandon's going to try to get. Gandon's going to play hard. Oh, he's pushed, and there it is. Hey, the ref got. Hold on, wait. He had his flag up. What's going on? The flag was up.
Is that another overrule from?
Oh no.
Oh, how do you miss that? How do you miss that? And that's what Cademan. You can see Cademan saying on the side, "Hey, he had a flag up."
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, no, I'm sorry, shouldn't have used that term. But look, the ref. I didn't see him overrule the ref. The ref had the flag up, and if he's calling a foul, that's a foul. And I don't think he wasn't calling offside. There's no way there was an offsides, right?
No, I don't think so.
So he was because our guy was just it was just one of those. It was a foul on the play, and so he calls it, and then Sean doesn't see it. I mean, I think that's what caused the problem. Is our guy?
Well, I'm wondering if it was a case that something they moved on fast, and they.
Well, but the advantage went to Phillip Barbour though. That's the thing. Like if it was something where we had gotten the ball back and you go, oh, advantage RCB, no, but it went straight to Phillip Barbour. So fortunately for RCB, it did not cause them. Isaiah Gabbert. Oh, now they're going to
call the.
I did not see the offside.
We had VAR for that one because that didn't look offsides to me.
But how about this? There's no way if he had the flag up. There's no way that last one was an offsides call. I mean, it looked like he was there was definitely a foul on Phillip Barbour. I don't.
I don't know where that came from.
Yep. As here comes with less than 3 minutes to go, as RCB leading 2-0, trying to see if they can put another one on this pesky Phillip Barbour Colts team, as they have looked.
They looked tough tonight.
They have looked really tough. I mean, look, win or lose tonight, I think the Colts have definitely shown themselves to be a very formidable side.
Oh yeah, we will not be looking forward to playing them next year.
Yep. And I'm not looking forward to playing for the next 42 minutes because this team is.
You're not wrong, young man.
Yep.
You're not wrong. Oh, the nutmeg there, Anthony. And I'm glad to see Anthony playing really well tonight.
Yep.
He kind of has found a role for himself as a creator. Yep. And does he get the assist for McCain's goal?
I think it is. I mean, it went straight from him to McCain. That's an assist in my opinion. Yeah. Xavier.
Oh.
He's got to get up there. They're going to play advantage. That actually was a foul, but I think because it went to Phillip Barbour, Sean's going to play advantage. Good talk there, because Chuck had the better angle, so Carson let him have it. But
he's like a locomotive running 30 yards.
Yep. So RCB with 1.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Chandler's going to try to take the throw in, and he's going to give it to Corsini, who will look here to see if he can find someone. Nice pass to Gabbert. That was a nice find because that was. And here we go. Eli.
Wow, that was a good. Oh man, I thought the ball was going to bend back out to McCain, and it didn't.
Yep.
It kind of sat up there, but Eli Knotts even coming cleaning up there.
Yep.
Not bad. And McCain. Now listen. That right there I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Jackson McCain coming back, helping out, and then running hard.
Yep. But I say I've seen him go back a lot of times. I like the fact that McCain. I'll tell you because it's something to look at tonight. What's one of the things that Phillip Barbour's giving us?
There's a handball.
Yeah,
and a good call from the ref.
With 27 seconds to go, so RCB needs to go quick here.
From Connolly Sparks.
So.
We'd love to see a third goal here.
Yep.
Set her and
go. I think it's.
Is the ball stopped?
The ball is stopped. 16 seconds.
Stopgate 2022.
Hey, he's going to run out of time. Okay, gotta go. Long ball in.
And better for Friday nights than Saturday mornings.
But that's
the end of the half there.
RCB up 2-0, but a very tight contest that RCB is going to have to play 80 minutes tonight if they're going to get a win over this prolific Phillip Barbour lineup.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back here, and we'll talk about the second half in a bit. This is the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network.
See you later.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
Sports has taught me how to handle hard situations and how to handle pressure.
The idea of being part of a team, having to work with people, that happens in everyday life.
Organization becomes important, plus it's kind of exciting now, trying to help the younger kids.
My reason why is competition.
My reason why is passion.
My reason why is for my school and for my team.
Harrison County Schools has a long-standing tradition of providing outstanding educational opportunities for its students. Comprised of 24 schools, our district serves the needs of pre-K through 12th grade students throughout Harrison County. Providing a safe, supportive learning environment for all, we offer a well-planned, comprehensive curriculum designed to meet the needs of every student at every grade level. The elementary curriculum emphasizes core subjects augmented by music, art, health, integrated technology offerings, and physical education. Middle school students are introduced to programs, career counseling, and coursework that will help them make the transition to high school. Our high schools offer a broad and challenging curriculum to meet diversified needs and prepare our students for future careers or post-secondary education. Advanced placement honors, as well as dual credit partnerships, are available through local universities. Healthy Grand Families is a free initiative to provide information and resources to grandparents who are raising grandchildren. Healthy Grand Families is a partnership with Harrison County Schools, Family Services of Harrison County, and United Way. Harrison County Schools, where all are leaders and all are learners.
Sports has taught me how to handle hard situations and how to handle pressure.
The idea of being part of a team, having to work with people, that happens in everyday life.
Organization becomes important, plus it's kind of exciting now, trying to help the younger kids.
My reason why is competition.
My reason why is passion.
My reason why is for my school and for my team.
Stiff on the midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Bird touchdown.
Welcome back to the Robert C. Byrd Streaming Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's crunch time. It's the second half of the sectional semifinal.
Yep.
And the Eagles have got to come out with the energy that they left at the end of the half with.
Yes, it was good to see. I thought as the half went on, RCB did start getting some more energy, was able to get some nice plays, and obviously two great balls, one by, I believe, Chuck and the other by Corsini that led to the goals by McCain and Thomason. So, you want to keep that interplay. I thought we did a little bit better, but at the same time, like I said, the one thing I'd like to see is us keep the ball more on the Colt half of the field. I felt if there's one disappointment, it was how much time the Colts had the ball on our half of the field. And I'd like to see us, because obviously with the lead, if you can keep it on their half of the field, they can't beat you if the ball's on their half of the field. So, but obviously RCB will be kicking off here and
RCB starting the half here. From your left to right.
Left to right here in the blue.
And it's an interesting kind of situation we're in, Steve, because the 2-0 lead, we still it's a good lead.
It's nice. Obviously, it's better.
Clearly deserved.
Clearly deserved. I think we had two great opportunities and probably the two best. And I would say both teams maybe had one goal. The one where Davies missed and I think the one where Corsini had the one-on-one and didn't put it in the back net. So I think both teams kind of had one that they probably should have gotten it. So 2-goal lead seems about fair.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be 3-1 instead of 2-0. But same thing, different score. Unego there and
that
Corsini.
Looked like something they tried. And try to get something to Braden, and Braden got ticked, rightfully so, because he hustled. He went full on go route.
Good job by Caden Min to take it away from Davies, and Thomason's coming back. But he
a little miscommunication between he and Corsini,
because Corsini was making the overlap run, but Sennett, who's starting the second half after. Having not started the first half. He's looked good at times. I thought Beeson looked good as well back there. I think overall the defense has done a solid job. Just wild bodies coming out, and here comes Carson. Carson gets it over to Thomason. Thomason back to Carson. Carson gets it over to Thomason, and Thomason's going to get it back to Carson, and gives it back. Nice little
interplay between and a little just.
Yep.
Hit it there from Braden. Probably thought they were going a little in a different route.
Yeah, and good job by Parker there for the Colts of coming back and getting that one. Here comes Thomason, going to look there, and he's going to find a way around there. Tries to get over to Gabbert. Gabbert can't quite get it there. Nice job by Chuck to gets it back to Caden. Caden's going to get it over to Chuck, and Chuck's got some time here. He's going to look for somebody. Nice pass up to, and that was a good job of using his time. And here comes Carson, man on back though. He needs to get it quick. Good job by him good job by talking there to let him know that guy was coming, and two, to get it out there quick. So here comes Corsini here, and nice pass to. And that was a nice job of him using his eyes, because I was sure he was going to go cross field, and then he went to.
He kind of used his eyes, thinking he was going to go cross field, and then he slide ruled one to Unego.
Yeah, so that was a nice play on his part.
At that point, it's not just about like deception. It takes some skill to and golfers can appreciate that.
Yeah.
To hit a strike one way while you're
can Gabbert
get the strike.
Oh! Nice save by the keeper. Great save by the keeper, but it was a good job by Gabbert there. A little bit of a mishit by the Colts. He turned around and he just couldn't quite couldn't quite get it into the corner. That was the only thing if he could have done that. But still, great job on his part, and give the keeper credit. Great save.
Absolutely, great save there. I didn't think he was going to get the ball, get the strike off.
Oh, no, I thought the way it came in, it was just kind of out of nowhere, and that's another reason to give the keeper.
Look at how deep this keeper out this keeper plays.
Yeah.
Now, in that instance, it works for him.
Yeah.
But if Corsini plays anything higher,
Yep.
that ball is going in the net.
Yep. Good job. Oh, McCain, I think, was looking for Carson to make that run, and then he stopped. So a little bit of miscommunication there. There was a nice give and go by the Colts, and here comes Davies the other way. He's going to look here. He's going to find Sparks, who, like I said, he's their second leading scorer. So these are the two that have definitely been the engine for the Colts this year. Nice turnaround. Oh, here Sparks got some.
Now listen, I don't know if he's a sibling of the Sparks girls.
Yep.
In soccer, but I would hate to have to be in that house. My goodness.
Because, like I said, he's a sophomore. He's scored 9 goals this year. He's in the second leading scorer on the team. He's definitely shown that he's got some skills. Nice
that
ball.
family five-a-side would be rough.
Yep.
Great little ball from Yanega. Can he get it across?
He does, and it goes through.
Why? Why did the Phillip Barbour defender leave it?
McCain there is going to try to. McCain's going to try to fight back, but good job by the Colts. Gets it over to. But good fight by the Colts. Gets it over to Kinchuck. Oh, no. Here comes the Davies. Ball in. Fortunately, a little bit behind. And Chandler does the right thing. But Chandler does the right thing, at least, of turning it outside and putting it. And you see how fast the Colts are going, and the Eagles need to get back on defense here. With the numbers.
I think that Chuck misplayed that a little bit.
Yep.
And probably thought he had the angle.
I think the foul probably shouldn't have been passed to him either, because Davies was too tight on him. And when you're dropping a ball back, you don't want anyone that could possibly get into that play.
Right.
You want to have it. If you're dropping it back, you want someone who has all the time in the world to take a touch and look.
Right, and snap a ball that way.
Yeah, you don't want to have them have to make a one-time play if you don't have to, at least on a drop back. If you don't, and there's good call. Davies, I don't think it was intentional, but his arm was out. It hit his arm. That is a handball. So he waited a second to see if there'd be any type of advantage when we saw the Colts were going to keep it, and gets it over to McCain. McCain is going to look here. He's got Corsini. Nice play to Corsini. Corsini is going to look here. He's got.
Now you know what? I give Jackson McCain a hard time a lot. But I think he's had a really nice game tonight.
Yeah.
I think we're going to need to see a little bit more going forward, and he's definitely going to need to keep doing what he's doing. But I think he's finally finding his feet down on the right.
Yeah. Fortunately for RCB,
Chuck got lucky there.
Chuck got lucky there that Davies could not keep that in as Carson does a good job getting the ball. He's going to look here. Can he find somebody? He's going to get over to Thomason. Thomason guys coming on his back. He's going to get up to Yanego. Yanego's here. Is going to look to long run by Chandler. He did not see it.
And that's okay. Chandler kind of staying forward here. We're fine in the back three with Sinnott playing back there, but
he's got to turn it out here. That's fine. That's fine. I thought he was going to turn it out, but he does a good job of giving White Crystal a nice easy ball to play out there. That's the other option. So that was good. Like I said,
Oh my goodness!
I think he was offsides though.
Yeah, but that was a heck of a ball.
That was a heck of a ball. Heck of a ball.
Anthony he's had some really nice passes tonight. And done some really nice things trying to push us forward.
Yep. So 33 minutes to go. RCB holding a 2-0 lead against the Colts as Gabbert there will get the ball, and he's going to try to get it to Corsini. Corsini will get it. Tries to get to Gabbert. Gabbert gets it to Bennett. As Bennett tries to get it up to Yanego. Yanego, unfortunately he's a little bit behind. It was a good effort, but couldn't quite get in front. No, it was good. Like I said, good effort. Right idea, good effort. Just couldn't. If he could have led him, that would have been incredible. But it would have been really tough. Give him that. For a second there, I thought he was going to be able to get that and turn, but he just couldn't do that. And good job. Chandler wins that. As Braden tried to save that, but he couldn't quite.
Wyatt's coming back.
As here comes. So, like I said, 32 minutes to go. Throw in, and RCB as the Colts here. Yeah, I mean, there's not much.
Caden kind of just had to.
There's a guy in his face. There's no one. You don't want to play a back ball there to someone, and no good angle. So it's almost like that was the only option there. So now, if you're RCB, though, you want some tight marking here, as make sure everyone's marked in the box. Oh no, ref's going to say an illegal throw in there.
Oof.
But still deep in our end, and I've talked about this, where if you're a team, I would always pressure these because
you can nearly get something like that. I mean,
or say if that had gone to a Colt, or if he didn't quite clear it so well, that could have been a dangerous play. So you just gotta. Good job by Caden to at least clear it out with 31 minutes to go, as RCB with a 2-0 lead here. But like I said, the Colts have been pressuring, so RCB definitely needs to find a way to get some possession here, get the ball on the Colts side of the field. And nice job by Braden there. Braden's but look at Davies tracking all the way back from the forward position to get that ball away from Thomason.
Oh, and I'm going to tell you something. That was a very iffy challenge for Braden Thomason.
Fortunately, he didn't get the player, so that's why it wasn't a foul. But had he gotten it, that would have been a – I think that was a little bit of a frustration play there, because obviously –
Sure, but this time of year, you can't do that.
Yeah, because obviously any type of card situation could impact this game. And if you somehow can find a way – to win tonight, then it could impact your next game. So, Yanego does a good job of staying on his feet, gets it to Corsini. Corsini's going to get it over to Thomason. Thomason's going to look here. He shoots, and good stop by the Colt there to get in front. Oh, they're going to call a handball on that. Okay.
Interesting.
I didn't think. It could have been they hit his arm.
Braden Thomason wants this goal.
Yep. As Thomason's going to go concede it to. I think he wanted to go quick, and when he saw it wasn't going to be quick, he's going to let Corsini take this.
Oh, great strike from Corsini.
And good job. And Thomason did the right thing to try to follow it up, but just the
stuck his hands. Ooh. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, was hit with some real power, and that keeper is hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, it didn't really happen that way, but did Corsini strike that so hard that he knocked the glove off the Phillip Barbour keeper?
Yeah.
I think maybe. It's tough, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice job by Carson there to at least get that out there.
Unless you're wearing the most modern technology in goalkeeping gloves, the ball comes in at you real hard.
And that's going to go out, and RCB is going to get – it looks like Bradley Burnett's going to come in, and he's going to come in for McCain, who – has played well today, so getting a good rest there, and but RCB is going to try to keep the legs fresh, as obviously you try to see if you can get some late goals here to get a late goal here to hopefully put this in a good situation, but still a very tenuous 2-0 lead for the Eagles, as here comes Davies again.
Sure.
Gets it a long ball there, and nice play by Chuck there to kind of just put the ball. He put the ball right in the Colts legs, and then the Colt basically had no choice but to kick it out of bounds, and so RCB will get the goal kick.
Yeah.
So 28 minutes to go. RCB still leads 2-0, and it looks like Sparks there with that. Gets it but Carson takes it, but Chandler can't make the connection. And here come the Colts in a dangerous spot. Ball gets in. Sennett does a great job. Here comes, and long shot there, and Wyatt Christoph does a good job watching it out, making sure that it was not going to go in.
Well, but the Colts are dangerous going forward.
Yes.
Their front six is fast.
Yep.
I don't know if they're as technical as we are, but they're fast.
Yep. I've said before, and some people would get on me, but if you say that, would I rather go up against a guy who's really good technically but of average speed, or a guy who's not great technically but is great speed, I'd rather go against the guy with average speed any day of the week that had all the skills in the world. Great save by Wyatt Chris.
Nice shot there from
Davies.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Jacob put a bullet there.
Yep.
And a great save.
Yep. And look at that. He was the one who dispossessed Braden right there. Jacob Davies coming back after the shot. Comes back.
Well, hustling like a guy who knows that he's 26 minutes away from the end of his high school career.
If he can't find a way to get a couple goals here, yep. So that's why he's doing everything he can. If you're RCB, though, you got some seniors here. They need to play to make sure they're playing that way too, because obviously this game is everything as well. So you got. Oh, nice.
Oh, my. That's where he put him on his feet.
Braden tries to play it through, but no one was there for the through ball, the centering pass.
Braden has had a couple of those really, really, really nasty little step overs that have just bewitched kids. And it's, again, speed.
Caden does a good job there of doing the one time just to get it out of there. And because, that was – you obviously don't want – Christoph is saying that he wanted that ball, but that would have been a tough one for him to deal with off the bounce. I think that wasn't a bad idea for men to take control there. Because, it'd be one thing if that ball is definitely going to get to the but that ball wasn't getting to the 18-yard box. And it'd be another thing if the ball was, rolling. But that's a high bouncing ball, and you got to play it off. You definitely don't want your keeper to have to do that because if he misses it, it's a goal, basically. So
sure.
Can Yanego?
Oh!
Thomason's got it. Can he shoot?
Go! Braden Thomason with a third. And if he didn't get that goal, ladies and gentlemen, it was probably a penalty.
Yeah, because had he gone down and not kept his feet, that's a penalty kick, and there's no question about that. As Thomason gets a needed third goal for the Eagles as they take a 3-0 lead. But like I said, don't ease up. 25 minutes is enough time, so you got to keep going,
Well, and those warning signs have been there for something, but the individual brilliance of Braden Thomason, again.
Yep, because, two of them obviously, well, I would say that's the first one.
Well, and that was a nice ball from Yanego.
Yanego had a great ball there, too. He trusts his guy, put it into space.
Well, and I almost thought the Yanego ball was a little underdone, but Braden got to it.
Yep.
And it was, again, you're trying to measure it in the right way.
I don't think there's anyone else on the team that would have gotten that ball but Braden Thomason. I think that extra gear that he has was the difference in that play. But it was well placed, and as Xavier said, does a good job there. Gets it to Davies. Davies is going to try to play it outside. Nice ball in. And White's going to do a good job of getting the ball there. But 3-0 RCB as Carson with a man on his back is going to try to find someone. Good job.
And, now that they're 3-0 up, it's kind of giving Carson a little bit more space.
Yep.
And I think that the Colts are starting to get tired.
Yep.
Because in that first half, every time Carson Bennett touched the ball, there were two people that crashed to try and, to mark him out. And it was not working.
Good job.
Man.
If he could have gotten that through, that would have been incredible. But Caden Min,
to be young and willing to find a pass like that.
And Davies with the arm extension gets called there as Sennett was trying to run through, but Davies pushed him. So.
Well, the longer we go into this half, the more frustration we're going to see from the Colts.
Yeah,
for sure, because they know this is it.
This is do or die, and if they can't find a way to equalize this in the next 23 and a half minutes, then
they're going home.
They're going home, and here comes Braden though. Braden's going to try to come through. Nice
one more. He. Hey! Braden Thomason! Somebody throw the hats on the field. Braden Thomason is playing like a man possessed.
He's wanting to make sure that this is not his last game in an Eagles uniform.
Who ticked him off that much?
Yep. He's playing mad now. It's almost like you can almost see him like he's playing like he's mad. Like somebody from the Colts said something.
Somebody in that Colts lineup said, "You're not that great." And Braden Thomason said, "Okay."
He took that personally, as Michael Jordan would say.
Yeah,
I took that personally.
He definitely took it personally, and you can tell because he definitely could have passed to put Bradley Burnett in somebody, and he said,
"I'm going to go back and just almost walk it into the goal." Well,
and now at 4, if this were in Europe, we'd hear "Ole, ole" every time we get possession, back and forth, because Braden Thompson put somebody on their seat.
Yeah,
pretty nuts.
McCain's going to work here now. Like I said, if RCB, you still want to play hard these last 23 minutes, whatever the outcome is, you want to make sure to keep any good habits going into, if you assuming you can hold on here tonight into the game on Saturday. So
sure.
you want to keep playing hard, keep playing, and
Here's what I want to know, Steve: is how many goals does Braden Thompson have for the Eagles?
You know what? I have somewhere here, if I can look it up. Here,
I want to know how many goals does he have, not just on the season, because season he's almost to
21.
21.
He's at 21 now, because he had 18 coming in.
I want to know how many he has in his career.
That would be a nice thing to know. I know last year he had 11, so that gets him up to 32, at least the last 2 seasons, but obviously he scored before that, so... it'll be interesting to see, because I don't know where he'd rank on the all-time RCB scorers list. Obviously, you have guys like Chaz Rodeheaver that would be high there, and of course, was it Miles? Corey Miles, yeah, thanks.
Trying to forget Corey Miles' name.
Oh no, I mean, I said Miles, but I couldn't remember it was Corey Miles.
I'm good. His cousin Colin will call me this evening. Corey, how you going to forget Corey?
Yeah, he's got to be on the list.
Absolutely. But I think Chaz for sure.
Yeah, and I remember Chaz. He
stretch back. Corey's in.
Corey's in was good. Obviously, I remember I played with Ryan Light. He was a pretty prolific scorer. But we were more. I would say we were a little bit more by committee. But at the same time, he definitely was good at that. And I'll say this, like Nathaniel Zinn, I've praised him before, but he played defense. Had he played offense, I think he would have been a pretty good scorer. But he just
how many goals does Jackson McCain have?
Hold on, now we were adding the one tonight. Let's see, McCain that'll make 3 on the season.
Oh, and is it 3? I thought he had 4.
According to Max Preps, which is updated by the team, he had 2 coming in. So. That's all I'm going by. Okay?
Well, Max Preps, let's hope you're better than the.
Well, it's someone from RCB is updating it. So whoever's updating is from RCB. So it's not like they're doing it on their own. They're
Gay. Speaking of
Jackson McCain, I love that.
30 yards deep, and he's already. Oh man, come on, Caleb Yanega, we got to get a Yanega goal.
Yep. Nice to see the senior get a goal here. As here comes the Colts. Like I said, they're still playing hard, and here comes Chuck as he's had a good night tonight.
It's like you talked about, Steve. They're paying a price right now for how fast they came out of the gates.
Yeah, and because I think you can see it. It's not. They're definitely not having the same pressure that they had at the beginning of the game. Like you can tell, they're just a little bit slower.
They're slower. They're sloppier. And that's not taken away from them. It's just hard to keep that kind of pace going.
Well, and they don't have nearly the amount of substitutions that RCB has and stuff like that. You can't, as good in shape as some of these guys are, you can't run up and down the field for 80 straight minutes. And
when you're playing guys who got 20 minutes and then go sit down for 5.
And 20 minutes go sit down for 5, and you have teams that have more depth, so therefore. Because, like I said, some of these guys are going back and forth all the way because they know that they need to help out their teammates.
Right.
And, but whereas RCB, you got, like I said, especially on defense, we have such a strong defense that a lot of our offensive players are like, well, I
nice
trust
ball,
them.
Carson Bennett.
Yep. Gets it through. Can Gabbert!
Oh! Come on, Isaiah Gabbert! Where is this goal? Listen, Isaiah Gabbert gets in great spaces.
Yep.
He turns well. That has to be a goal.
I mean, that's the only thing. It's he did a great job of turning and stuff like that, but that's one of those when you look at it, it's like you got to put it in the back net. When you get opportunities like that has to be a goal.
Well, and he
would know that. He would know that. I mean,
but that's what's different in sectional play because you have to understand you've got to take your chances.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, looks like tonight might be able to get through without it. But I can tell you on Saturday, if we have a challenge like that, that has to be put in the back of the net.
Sure.
That job by Carson Bennett.
Carson Bennett has grown into this
nice
game. I would have said I don't.
Oh, here comes Yanego. Can Yanego get a goal?
Oh, stung the palms there, boys and girls. Stung the palms there.
Nice job by the keeper. He's had some really nice saves. Okay,
for sure.
The keeper that
definitely hurt his hands on that.
Well, I mean, and look, and that's what
he's still kind of.
Yeah, and there you have with as here comes as Braden, it looks like he's coming back in for Beeson. As they gave him a bit of a break, and see if we can get maybe one more here to try to really ice this game. As RCB up 4-0 with 17.5 minutes to go.
Well, and here, at this point, you want to get another goal, but you're starting to look towards Saturday.
Yeah.
You're starting to look towards the kinds of plays and the kind of possession that you.
And just for those that don't know, we will play the winner of Grafton-Lincoln on Saturday. Right now, they are playing in Grafton right now, and the winner of that game will be the winner of this game in the sectional final. So, obviously, sometimes it's hard to tell. Some schools have like the huddle cams like we do, but others do not. So, we'll see. Actually, it is live. No, that's from a day ago. They don't have it. I was wondering if they had it live because sometimes they do at Grafton, but no, I can't tell what's going on in that game. But
right, if anybody's listening could give us an update on. Correction. The update is that the girls' game is at 8:00.
Okay, girls' game's at 8:00, so that's why it's not in the feed. So hey, that's good for us. You can watch us, and then if you can, obviously, hopefully you can go make it to Shinston. But if you can't, the Lincoln High School has has a feed as well. So you can turn it over there as Yanego draws a foul there.
Let me tell you something. That in a very good position. I'd like to see a goal from Anthony here.
Yep.
Anthony, or maybe give it to Carson, maybe give it to Gabbert, but
yep.
Okay, I mean that. Well, now that's a tough amount of space. But it's right in the wheelhouse.
It's right in the middle. I think he can. I could see him going for it here. I think that's probably what's going to happen. If I were the coach, I probably would tell him to go for this because if he puts it in a good spot with pace, it's going to be tough to stop. But now he's going to play a little cheeky. Did it go off of a Colt? I think it did.
Like
yes, it did. Yes, and it's a goal.
And that was a really short run up too.
Yep.
I wish he'd gone for it, but again,
it was something that they're trying there, and here comes the Eagles as RCB will try to see if they can get a fifth goal here with 15 minutes to go, up 4-0 against the Phillip Barbour Colts. Ball in, and Kincaidin and Thomason gets it, and is this going to go? Well, it's going to stay in, so Caden does a good job of hustling after it. But hey, give the Phillip Barbour defender a good shout. That was good defending on his part to keep that. Carson, though, him and Isaiah had a little bit of a miscommunication there because I think Carson got it, and then he was thinking Isaiah was going to take it, and Isaiah thought Carson was going to carry, and that happened.
Well, and I think
and especially in split-second situations like that, where it's like someone's.
I'm sitting here, Steve, and I'm wondering why we still are seeing so many of the starters. We had a really rusty first half.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I think that you want to make sure to get them some time here against a team that's really playing hard, and good job.
Not a bad little move there from Jackson McCain.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a good move. Just couldn't quite get it, but that was Braden.
Oh, nice little step over from Braden Thomason too.
And that's going to go off as looks like Davies kicks it out, and that's going to be another corner. But nice little step over move. So 13:40 left in the game. RCB up 4-0 as Corsini here is going to try to.
We've got to get a goal from set pieces.
Well, we did get one because the Chuck goal, the first Thomason goal
I know,
from
but I'm
Chuck.
saying from corners. Like,
yep. As here comes, gets it to Thomason. Thomason gets it back to Corsini. And
they're just trying training ground stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
4-0 up, 13 minutes to go. I get it.
I think I get it. You know, maybe something to look at for Saturday if you can finish this off. Here comes Corsini. He's going to play it in, and just a little too deep. But it was a good effort. Good try on him. 13 minutes to go. And like I said, he's had some great services today. Corsini has. He's looked really good.
And as we talk about that, I mean, you know, a little bit of swagger from Chuck back here that I don't know if the huddle camera is going to catch. I mean, this is we've had a rough night. I'm sure.
Yeah.
This late in the game, the boys are just glad that they get another one.
Yeah. Just keep playing hard. This is the next 12 and a half minutes.
Right. You can't quit.
Can't quit. Can Thomason gets that. Oh! Yeah, I say you got. Oh! They're going to call it on Thomason.
What?
Thomason and him were going for the ball, and the guy threw him off. I
don't see how that's a foul on the kid from Phillip Barbour.
How that's not a foul on the kid from Phillip?
Yeah. Like, I don't know how they don't call that for the kid from Phillip Barbour.
He was the one that used his arm to push off. I mean,
speaking of inaccuracies, the kid from Phillip Barbour also doesn't have a name in SSAC. Mm-hmm. So talk about accuracy. I can't even tell you what his name is.
Nice. I'll give Davies credit. There was some nice moves there to get a corner. This might be the first corner of the game for
it is
Phillip Barbour. So
if it isn't, it's
first in a long time.
This is. I will say this also. We have looked a different team this half.
Yeah. We
have definitely ratcheted it up a little bit, up the gear, because first half we looked really, really sluggish.
Yep. But you know, like I said, here's another chance. You really want to keep this clean sheet to get some momentum going into Saturday, if you can do that. So
definitely,
Thomason's going to try to carry as far as he can, and looks like, well, no, did it stay in? No, I think he must have gone out. Yeah, they did. Okay, because everyone kind of stopped.
Poor Caden Min. Got a couple subs. Looks like Brad. It looks like.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I got Beeson and Brad maybe.
RCB needs to hustle back as the Colts are gonna. They get a good job by, I believe it's Chandler getting that one, and gets over to Carson. Carson gets it to Isaiah. Isaiah, nice move by Isaiah. Parker just tripped over his own heels on that one. Xavier sent with man on back, does a good job of. And here comes Gabbert. Gabbert gets it over to Carson Bennett. Carson Bennett gets it to Man who gets it to Gabbert. Gabbert's going to send it in, but just a little too close to the keeper.
That was a little too easy. I think I would have liked to see Gabbert just go to the corner there.
Yeah, go to the corner. Try to go around. See if you can go around the end there and see if you can get a little bit closer and find someone in tight.
I can't tell
nice use of the triangle there to get it back to the Carson.
Nice use of the Sean there too.
Yeah. The Sean play. We should have a play called the Sean play. I don't know how.
I don't know if I want to give Sean Clayton that much credit. No disrespect.
Less than 10 minutes to go, RCB. Because I mean, given we could see the very similar refereeing crew, obviously on Saturday.
Ooh, little Daisy cutter there, Carson Bennett.
Yep. Because especially, we talked about how Carson. It's Sean
got
Clayton.
A sub there from Phillip Barbour, who's also got to take his substitute penny off.
Yeah, he needs to take it off.
Is that...
Is someone going to mention it to him? Because
I don't think so.
Oh no, he's going for the keeper. That's what's going on. That's why he's.
Interesting.
That's why he's wearing the thing, because obviously he needs to wear a different color than anyone else on the field.
Keeper is.
So obviously, how about this? I kind of imagine that considering it's a guy wearing a penny, probably not a guy who usually plays keeper, because he doesn't have his own goalie shirt. Gonna make that wild assumption. So, 9 minutes left. RCB up. Excuse me, 4-0. as they try to see if they can get a fifth one here. Late. Here comes Thomason. Thomason gets it back to Carson. Carson's going to get it over to Corsini. Nice. Once again, using those eyes. He does a great job with that, Corsini does. Using his eyes to move players. And then Carson Bennett needs to take a shot here. Couldn't get it on frame.
Carson Bennett, so close. So close. Got another sub here from Phillip Barbour. Going to try and get some eyes here. 12, we're pulling Caden Foy, junior.
June Caden Foy's coming in, and
it's interesting.
Parker Smith, who's had a really good game on the side for the Colts, coming off the field. Parker is senior, so.
Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay, they're pulling their seniors.
Because I think the keeper's a senior.
Yeah, but here's what I don't. Maybe their backup keeper is also a senior, but they've got a guy on the bench with another goalkeeper's jersey. Yeah. They must be pulling their seniors. That makes total sense.
Yeah, kind of let their seniors get that last little
goodbye.
Last goodbye. A lot of teams will do that.
That's real classy. I like that.
Can Corsini keep it in? No, it cannot, and it's going to leave to
Corsini. In a competitive game, Anthony Corsini, that's a card.
Yeah, I've already say there's they say they need to sub. There you go.
I shouldn't say in a competitive game. I misspoke. In a game that's tighter than this,
that's a card. Yeah,
you probably got somebody on the sideline that's like, hey, card.
Yeah, Chad Jones coming in. Actually, no, he's a senior coming in. Chad Jones for them.
Well, good to see.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't been. I don't know how much he's played. I don't think I've seen him.
He's played some tonight. He definitely has played some tonight.
Yeah.
Well, not a bad. Wow. Okay, that's a great trap there.
Can Gannon get that? Oh, Gannon, he's.
Oh man, listen, we've had a Gannon Mays goal that we've lost our mind about.
Can Grogan
Beeson said, "Okay, you don't want a goal? I do."
Gannon.
Oh! Did it go? I don't know.
What's going on? They're calling a foul.
See if we can see it. They call a foul
or something, or offsides, or I don't know what they call.
I don't know. See if we can see that in the replay. They did not give the Gannon Mays goal, but I thought it did, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely thought it went. They gave a goal kick.
Well, it hit off the crossbar, I think. But I thought everyone stopped before that. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I actually thought it came back, like hit something and came back out, but.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to see Gannon.
Chuck get taken out, and Sean
I think he's on a card already, is he not?
Is Davies on a card? Oh no, Chuck. Yeah, I was gonna say Chuck.
We breathe in, and that is Sean Clayton saying, "You're lucky, young man."
Yeah.
Because that definitely could have been a terrible way to end your senior year.
Yeah.
With a red card in your final game.
Yeah. So about 5 minutes ago, RCB leads 4-0. As here comes as Wyatt Crislip, they pushed it back, but Wyatt Crislip makes sure to hustle back all the way to get to that one. So like I said, about 5 minutes ago, RCB looks like will be able to cash their check to the sectional finals, so that will be good. As like I said, they will face the winner of the Lincoln Grafton game, which is happening tonight.
I think we got an update. I'll go check on that.
Yep, sorry. I didn't quite hear that, so he's going to take an update. So less than 5 minutes ago, RCB with the corner kick.
That game's going to get rough. Because if there's a rivalry game this year, it's those two.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We were trying to get some updates here on the other sectional game.
Yep. As with less than 4 minutes to go, RCB. I was just looking back here, so I was just curious because so I'm just looking back at past years. So the last 3 years, Phillip Barbour, RCB has knocked Phillip Barbour out of the sectional tournament. So, almost an own goal.
Now that would also be a rough way to end tonight.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Looks like we got some subs coming in here for the Eagles.
Yep.
Sestito coming in the goal. We've got Jackson LeVake. We've got Aiden Conley. We've got an end for Zach Kroll.
As that was a good opportunity there. RCB just couldn't quite put that one in the net, so less than 3 minutes to go. So
looks like Coach Spinn's going to empty the bench and give some of our guys an end to their night and rest they deserve. J.D. Ford's out there.
Yep. Well, there should be a sub here because it's a goal kick. You do sub on a goal kick, and they need to let Coach, the main ref know, or maybe he thought they were too late getting there. I guess that must have been the only thing I could think. Because as they say, you can sub on a goal kick. Everyone can sub on a goal kick. So, as RCB tries to keep the clean sheet here, J.D. Ford does a good job getting over to... But it's here comes them the other way, and number 7 there, he's running like a man possessed.
We're down, but I'm
Who's number 7 for them? Just curiosity.
7 is Gavin Knotts. Gavin Knotts said, "I don't care what the score is. I'm gonna play hard."
I know yet.
Appreciate that. Hey, listen, you get your time. You play what you got to do.
Yeah.
And this Phillip Barbour lineup is talented. The young guys are pretty smart.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes to go. RCB seem maybe they can get one more, but as here comes
good ball from James. And not a bad idea there.
Beeson here.
Beeson is just trying to.
Can Gandon's gonna. Oh, is that a PK? No.
Here Sean says, no. He says, get up.
Okay, there's a sub here, and so here comes a few more on here as
a few more Eagles. Chase Daniels, I see.
Luke McCarr, I believe.
I believe so.
Garrett Hill, I think, and
Dodd. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Owen Dodd.
Owen Dodd. Yep. So less than a minute to go. Here comes some freshmen getting some playing time in sectional contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined this evening by Nick George and Wyatt Minor, and they won again in May's goal so bad.
Yep.
As we all do. G Mays, let's go.
Yep. I'm gonna say, maybe one more shot. Maybe not quite. As Eli there, nice job by Aiden Conley.
Oh, it works through some contact.
Yep.
Not bad, Aiden Conley. Good strength there.
He's going to keep fighting there. Good job.
I
5
like
seconds
that.
to go.
I like that from Aiden Conley.
Hey, show the coach that next year you deserve more playing time.
Ooh.
And that will be
13 on 13, end of the game. Well, Steve.
Yep.
What do you think for tonight?
Well, I mean, look, I think there's a lot to work on. I don't think it's one of our prettier performances, but what's the postseason's all about is survive and advance. You've survived, you now advance. So whether you're the 1 seed that takes on the lower seed and you barely hold on, or you win by a lot, you survive, you advance, and now we will take on the winner of the Bearcats and the Cougars, who are taking over there. And also we would like to wish our Lady Eagles luck, as they will be playing here in about 45 minutes up in Shinston. And we got a little bit of fireworks display.
Hey, listen. Wagner Pyrotechnics, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. They're celebrating the win, baby.
Big time.
Big time win, And also, good luck to our football team tomorrow, as they will be on the broadcast as they have a game against Point Pleasant. Homecoming,
big
right?
Homecoming game.
Big homecoming game. So good luck to them
see some
tonight.
Touchdowns from Mr. George. Just saying.
Yep.
He can do it.
And we're probably just going to stay at least until this fireworks display. Cause
right. Wagner Pyrotechnics crushing it.
Yep. So, but yeah, but like I said, great job by Braden to get those 3 goals tonight. Obviously, anytime you get a hat trick, I thought McCain looked really good. Corsini with some great passing. Chrislip, gotta give him credit. I mean, clean sheet. What else? He made the saves. He made the saves he had to. Did what he had to do, and he kept the clean sheet. That's all you ask. Because especially if
this was a hard performance.
Yep. Against a team that, and I heard their coach, and you can almost see it. Their coach said earlier this week, we will go in there with nothing left to lose. That's what he said Tuesday after Notre Dame. That was a team that played with nothing to lose, I think, today. And hats off to the Colts. Fortunately, RCB was able to find a way to win tonight and move on to a sectional final against the winner of Grafton and Lincoln, and we will have the game here as RCB being the 1 seed. We'll get to host that, so I look forward to seeing that on Saturday, early Saturday. I think the game's either going to be 10 a.m. or noon, depending on other things. So
I believe it's 10 a.m.
I believe it's 10 a.m., but it could be noon. I guess just make sure to look in your newspaper. They'll let you know. Okay.
Well, and let me see. I'm looking right now to see if we've got any live video from Grafton.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had one last night of their game against Liberty, but they do not seem to have it tonight for their game against Lincoln.
Which is frustrating.
Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you for this evening,
yep. Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you on Saturday from the RCB Bird Streaming Network. I'm Gabe Rhodes.
I'm Stephen Kennedy.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah.